guys and gals, how you doing? Thank you for hitting the play button, like usual. Appreciate that. I appreciate that. Let's go. Bear with me, guys and gals. Getting a little bit kind of tired. It's getting a little late, but I wanted to just push through a bunch of these videos and continue this series. So yeah, that's what we're doing. This is for you, parents homeschooling your children. That's kind of the plan to help you out if you need it, any extra support and such for your child. Here for you. So, and also as well, if you're a student and you need just some extra support and help with certain area, here to help as well. Definitely appreciate you guys being here, learning and growing. That is awesome. I love that. Keep learning, keep growing. If you have any specific area that you need support in, like in regards to mathematics, just let me know in comments. It doesn't matter which video you do it in, and then I'll do my best to put together something for you. Okay? Alright, let's go. Let's continue. Where were we? We were working on, let's see, we were here, right? Yes. Okay, hopefully you've gone through and read this. We'll save you guys and gals some time. If you haven't read it already, just pause, briefly kind of read through it, a little extra information and such. We are working on basically, a few different topics: mass, capacity, and temperature. For the most part, we've been working with volume and capacity. Okay, that's kind of what we're working on now. Excuse me, obviously. Alright, we're good. Don't worry, we're good. Okay, so we've got some matched item, blah, 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 and okay, you get the idea. So this is just to help you have a better understanding in regards to volumes, right? So if we look at here quickly, we have our converting smaller to larger, blah, 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 unit, SI metric unit conversions, essentially. Kilo is over here and millis down here. So largest, smallest. Okay? Now the reason I bring that up is because we have kilo over here, right? So 10 meters cubed. Again, here we have an example. 1 meter cubed is like 1,000 liters. So if we have 10 of those, that's a lot of liters. Okay, so I would probably logically put C with swimming pool. Okay, so it's just a matter of doing the other two. So we have bathtub and a jar of spaghetti sauce. These should be kind of quick. We obviously know the size of a bathtub. I just got to skip a commercial here quickly. And we obviously know what a jar of spaghetti sauce looks like. Okay. So we have 250 liters and 640 milliliters. Now think of it logically. We know how much a liter is. Most of us do. Let's look at our conversion here. Do we have any conversions? Liters. Let's see. Metric to let's see. Okay. Liter to, I don't know. We need something so that you guys can understand. So 1 liter is basically 1/4 of a gallon. Okay, guys? For those of you that are used to the imperial system, hopefully I don't mess things up. So 1 liter is equivalent to 1 US liquid gallon. 1/4. Okay, hopefully I said that right. It's just over slightly, but it's a quarter. 1 liter equals 1/4 US liquid gallon. Okay, a quarter of a gallon. Okay, guys. So, and then of course we have milliliters, which is the smallest. So I'm gonna put the spaghetti sauce. This is common, right? Something I'm used to, right? Spaghetti sauce would be in milliliters, and obviously 250 liters is quite a bit of liquid, so that makes logical sense. That would be the volume of a bathtub. Okay. Now we get a couple of more practice ones here. So we have a bottle of perfume, has capacity of 0.15 of a liter. Convert 0.15 of a liter to milliliters. Okay, so if you kind of do this here, we're going from liters to milliliters. Okay, so you can maybe just go like this. So to milliliters. Okay. So the units is liter, and we're going to milliliters. 1, 2, 3. So if you look at our chart here, we can see liters is part of our base units. Okay, base units. So from liters to milliliters is 1, 2, 3 jumps to the right with our decimal. Again, we're doing leapfrog or hopscotch, whatever you want to call it, with our decimal, right? Forget all that multiplying, dividing stuff. Waste of time. Okay, this is so much easier and so much quicker. So going to here, back to here, it is 0.15, 0.15, 0 decimal 1 5, and I know I have to do 3 jumps, so I'm going to put an extra 0. We're going from liters to milliliters, right? So this is a liter, so it's let me just fix that there. I just want to have a little bit of space there. Fix it up. There we go. So we're going 3 jumps to the right. Units 1, 2, 3 to milliliters M. Kids help dad until dad calls mom. 1, 2, 3. There we go. 3 jumps with our decimal. So therefore our answer is 150 milliliters. Okay, guys? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Again, if you want to practice it before you see the answer, by all means. Okay, a can of Red Bull energy drink holds 250 milliliters. Okay, convert 250 milliliters to liters. Okay, again, we're going from milliliters now to liters. So we're going to be jumping the decimal 3 places to the left. It's the same thing, guys. So the decimal is here. 1, 2, 3. So our answer is going to be 0.25. I mean, we could still put the extra 0. It's just kind of up to you. And we're converting it to liters. So there we go. It's a quarter of a liter. Okay. All right, let's continue. Information, imperial measures of capacity, imperial system, the most commonly used, blah, blah, blah. I don't mean to say blah, 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 but I'm just trying to speed things up. I'm getting late, want to kind of get through this. I'll probably continue this tomorrow. Again, I need some sleep, and but I'm still pushing and grinding here for you guys. All right, so we have a large milk jug. Okay, so just to have some values, so some comparison. Even I have to kind of organize it in my own head, because with volumes, I don't know, with like things such as milk and whatever, we're kind of used to using the metric system. I grew up with the imperial system, measurements and whatever, like I have no problems working with that, okay? Pounds and whatever, not a problem. But for some reason, in regards to milk products or any other kind of drink products. For the most part, majority of it we're used to the metric system. Okay, but definitely doesn't hurt to understand both systems. Okay, guys. So in my brain, this is kind of what I have in my head, right? And I have to realize, a gallon is. I'm getting it better organized in my head. And this is the number I've had. Normally, I estimate it to 4 liters. Okay, so 1 gallon is 4 liters. I don't know why I was thinking 2 liter. I always buy a 4 liter when I get milk. For some reason, I was confusing it as 2 liters. I don't know why, guys. Probably just tired, but that's okay. But normally when I go to the store, I'll buy a 4-liter jug of milk. And that's, what also called a gallon. It's the same thing. So I go to this store and I buy a gallon of milk a lot. Especially for coffee. Gotta have it. Okay, so 1 gallon is 3.8 liters. Okay, if you want to call it 4, that's up to you. So a regular milk container is about 1 quart, right? I would call this a 1 liter. Okay, so this is a 1 liter. 1 quart is 1 liter. And then we got a 500 mil. So this would be a 500 mil, which is half a liter. So which is a pint. And then you have tablespoons and fluid ounces, right? Normally, this is the imperial system, right? With baking and such, we'll use tablespoons a lot. Not so much fluid ounces, but it is another system that's obviously used, right? But like I said, we're used to, when we do baking or whatever, we usually go by teaspoons or tablespoons. Okay, so 2 tablespoons is 1 fluid ounce. Okay, just to have something, organized in your head so you understand the difference between the two. All right, now we have another one of these, compare, right? So you have to have a good idea, right? What's up? Okay, so if a gallon is roughly 4 liters, and if you understand both systems, well, a gallon, so you have 18 gallons. That's a lot, right? That's quite a bit of liquid, right? So that would be roughly, 4 times 18. I guess I could probably try to do the math in my head. 3672, right? Is that right? I'm tired and hopefully I can math in my head. 72, look at me. Okay, so 72 liters. Well, it's less than that, but that's a lot, right? So if we look at here, obviously a cup of coffee isn't that much. A pitcher of water, definitely not that. Oh, car gasoline tank, that sounds about right. And a can of soup. So I'm going to say 3. A is 3. Okay, so it's just a matter of figuring out the other ones. So we'll just kind of narrow it down here. Let's see, what else do we have? We have a pint, we have fluid ounces, and we have 2 quarts. Ooh, 2 quarts. A quart is, if we have a look here, so 1 quart, is a liter. Okay? If you're to compare it, right? So 2 quarts, that would be 2 liters. So that sounds about right. Pitcher of water. 2 liters of water. Yeah. I'm going to say 2 is D. So now we're down to 2 other ones. Pint, B and C, right? Did I get it? B and C. Yeah, we're down to B and C. Let's see. A pint and 10 fluid ounces. Now, I had to kind of search this up a little bit. Cup of coffee. I just think of a cup of coffee as, a cup of coffee. I don't really think of it, a cup of coffee in milliliters. I don't really do that. It's a cup of coffee. Normally, when I make a cup of coffee, it's normally 2 cups. All right, but our American friends, they use either pint or fluid ounces. And I had to look it up. So, what is the can of soup measurement in the States for soup? I think here I believe we use milliliters. I really don't pay attention to that kind of stuff too much, but I'm gonna assume that's true. I'd have to go grab a can of soup and have a look. It could be. We could also have fluid ounces on it as well. I guess I feel like I should go get something. Give me like 10 seconds, 15 seconds, guys. All right. So I just to get my headset back on here. I just had to grab a can of soup. So yeah, I was right. Milliliters. So it's 284 milliliters, which is just over, well, I guess it'd be a quarter of a liter. Fluid ounces. I'm surprised we don't have fluid ounces on here, which is odd, but whatever. That's a can of Campbell's tomato soup. Let's see. I have, for a cup of coffee, I have B, pint. And I looked it up. It looks like the American system, they do their soup in fluid ounces. Now, I could be wrong. Let me know, guys. Actually, I don't have the answers to that. But let me know, our American friends. Just let me know in comments. Is that correct? Is it fluid ounces? I have C for can of soup. 10 fluid ounces. Okay? We're going to carry on. Hopefully I'm correct. Not 100% correct. I don't feel I'm 100% correct, but I do feel like it seems to me like it's, yeah. Okay, hopefully we're golden. All right, let's go. Converting between imperial units of capacity. Bannock is a favorite flatbread of First Nations people. It's actually really good. I've had bannock before. Man, this stuff is good. A recipe for bannock calls for 3 cups of flour. Okay, this is what we're used to. We do baking by cups. Convert 3 cups of flour to pints. Okay, that's not a problem. We don't normally use pints, but it's a system that is used. Convert. Use conversion factor. 1 pint is approximately equal to 2 cups. Now, some of the work is done here already. Hopefully you can see it. Let me just zoom it up. Okay, we'll zoom it up. So this is kind of a different way of doing, and it works. It works just as fine. So just like I was doing before, the 1 pint is the 1. Where left side equals right side, so 1 over 2. So this is 1 pint, this is 2 cups. It's equal to, we're converting cups to pints. So pints is unknown. So pints is on top, cups is on the bottom. Okay, so this is all set up properly. I mean, I could do the same thing over here for you guys as well. Quickly, I guess. 1 over 2. It's the same thing. It's going to be the same thing, guys. Okay, x over 3. If I do pint is on top. I don't know what the short is for pint. We'll just write it out. And cups, right? Cups. Okay. So now it's just cross multiply. It's the same thing, right? So again, if we look, we're given 3 cups. We don't know the pints, right? So pints is unknown. So it's going to be 2x equals 3. Okay? To get rid of the 2, we just divide both sides by 2. It would cancel the 2's on this side. You're left with x equals 3 halves. And if you guys know, 3 halves is the same as 1.5. Okay? I'll just go equals there. Okay? So 1.5 pints. So what they did here is the same thing what I was saying to you guys. To get rid of the 2, because you want x to be 1. Okay? And that's why you divide both sides by 2. It cancels the 2. The 2's get canceled. Of course, nothing gets canceled here. You're just left with the fraction. So x equals 3 halves. Alright, guys? Alright, making some noise. Need some more coffee. When I make coffee, I use like this mason jar. I actually don't know the size, but it's usually I have 16 ounces. It actually has a measurement on it. So, but it's more than 16 ounces. I usually fill it up to more. So I think 20 ounces. So when you guys hear me drinking coffee, I'm slamming or smashing 20 ounces of coffee, usually, per stream. All right. Converting between imperial, here we go. So in the United States, the capacity of a pop can is 12 fluid ounces. Okay? And that's what I have over here. So you guys have an idea. Of course, in Canada, they use milliliters. Some soda cans are 341. You kind of get robbed a little bit, I guess. But for the most part, America, oh yeah, 12 U.S. fluid ounces. Okay, I just thought I'd put that there for you guys. Okay, convert 12 fluid ounces to milliliters. Use the conversion factor 1 fluid ounce equals 29.574 milliliters. This is just my kid here. This is his way of cross multiplying. He actually just kind of circles it. I've taught him the same way, and he's actually been doing it on his own, which is great. Because I think hopefully you guys like it. It just keeps it really simple. Ratio proportion is great. It's so much fun. Once you get it, it's pretty easy to understand. Okay, so I'm going to undo here. We're going to clean up some space here. Just do a quick undo. And there we go. Okay, so now let's do this. Same thing, guys. Be consistent. We're going to put our 1 fluid ounce. So that's going to be our FLOZ. And it is 29.574. 29.574. Probably should have went with a longer. I don't want to undo it now. Oh, let's just erase it. It'll be easier. I'm just going to draw one straight line here. We'll clean that up. I don't want it to get too messy for you guys. Okay, there we go. Oh, yeah, good enough. Okay, and this is milliliters. Okay, and that's going to equal to something. Ish. Gotta redo that. What was the... There. It's a little bit better. Okay. So convert 12 fluid ounces to milliliters. Well, what? Oh, okay. What? Oh, yeah, it's 12. Okay. So we're given 12 fluid ounces. Okay, I guess I'm getting a little tired, so gotta try to stay focused here a little bit more. 12 fluid ounces. So 12 on top, and X is unknown. Cross multiply, X equals 12 times all that. Try to finish this quickly, guys. I really wanted to just push through, get as much done. I haven't really streamed much lately, so I just kind of wanted to push through here. Okay. X equals... Bring out the old calculator. You can do the long multiplication if you want. That's good practice. When you're multiplying, you don't have to line up the zeros. It's only when you're adding and subtracting decimals. Okay? You just when you're multiplying, you line up the ones place. Okay? So for example, you would put 12 right here. Right there. Okay. 12 times 29.574. There we go. Oh, look at that. So what's our accuracy? I don't know. Is it 12? That's our lowest. So I guess I'm going to go to, right? Because you want to go, your answer should be in the last, the one that has the worst accuracy, right? You can't be any more accurate than this, right? How do I explain that, right? This is our worst accuracy, 12.0. If we had 12.795, then we would be, our final answer would be to 3 significant digits, but you can't be any more accurate than this, right? So than this, I mean. So our final answer, I'm going to have to do a little rounding. 3, 5, 5. And that's it. You can't be any more accurate than that, guys. 354.888 is the answer. I had to round up. And our final answer, X, is milliliters. And which is correct. 355. Right on, guys. That's awesome. Okay, what is next? So, in a place somewhere in North America, what is the capacity of a pop can? Is the capacity of a pop can the same in Canada and the United States? Well, I guess it is. It is actually. I just showed you right here. It actually is. So the United States, theirs is, liquids, pop cans are in 12 US fluid ounces. We just did the conversion. Depends how accurate that is. But our final answer came out to 355 milliliters. And that's exactly what the standard is. I think I had some kind of notes on that, but pop can. What is the capacity? I found some other information, but it's gone now. I kind of, I don't know. I just cleaning up stuff. Anyways, it doesn't matter. So this number here, 340.41. Some pop cans apparently it's still 341. bunch of cheapskates, you know. They're probably charging you the same amount too, you know. I wouldn't be surprised. So, but anyways, let's carry on. Okay, again, so we have some more information here, guys. Okay, you can, if you like, you don't really need to, but you can actually snipping tool this if you want and save it. Again, don't do this. Okay, timesing 10, dividing by 10. Why do all that extra work? You're wasting your time. Okay, just play leapfrog or hopscotch, whatever you want to call it, with your decimal. That's all you need to do, guys. Okay, here we go. Oh, we got some done here. Name the best blah blah blah. It's kind of the same thing we've been doing all the time. We have meters cubed, liters, or milliliters. Okay, it's already answered, so yeah. Of course, you would calculate the volume of water of a lake in meters cubed, which makes sense, right? Filling up your tank is in liters if you're talking about the metric system, and nail polish is in milliliters. Choose the best blah blah blah. Swimming pool, right? Again, same thing. Meters cubed, right? 1 meter again is meter to, I don't know, what do we want to use? A yard? 1 meter is 1 yard. Well, actually, a yard is a little bit more. Okay, just to give you an idea, guys. Meters to feet. 1 meter is 3.3 feet, or 3'3", guys. Okay. So that gives you an idea. Of course, you're going to calculate it in meters or in feet. Okay. Can of paint. Is it 4 liters or 4 milliliters? Yeah. Milliliters isn't very much. I'm going to say 4 liters. Bottle of mustard. Now that's going to be milliliters. It's definitely not kiloliters. I mean, that's swimming pool. You want a swimming pool full of mustard? That doesn't sound good now, does it, guys? As long as you got bologna, you should be good. Just jokes. All right, let's carry on. Jug of juice, 1,890 milliliters. Convert 1,890 milliliters to liters. Again, our base unit is liters. We're going from milliliters to liters, right? From milliliters to liters. So it's from milliliters to liters. 3 jumps. 1, 2, 3. Decimal place is right here. 1, 2, 3. We're going to have 1.890 liters. 1.89. You can keep the accuracy if you want. There you go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. All right, let's continue. Name the best. Okay. We just what? Say what, Bob? Oh, we just did that. That's crazy. Okay. Let's just do this one. Choose the best estimate for the mass of each item. 17,000 gallons or 17,000 fluid ounces? It makes sense, gallons, right? Can of paint, 1 gallon or 1 fluid ounce? That's definitely a gallon. Bottle of mustard, 10 fluid ounces or 10 gallons? Again, same kind of thing. You don't want 10 gallons of mustard. We don't go shopping at the store and say, yeah, can I have 10 gallons of mustard? Yeah, that'd be crazy. Okay, what's your favorite mustard brand, guys? What's your favorite mustard brand? Same thing with ketchup. Let me know. Let me know in comments. 10 fluid ounces is the answer. Okay. A gasoline jug has a capacity of 320 fluid ounces. Convert 320 fluid ounces to gallons. Okay, let's do this. We'll do the long work for it. Okay. All right, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to start with my little formula here. So we're going to go 1. I'm just going to go GAL for gallon. 128 fluid ounces. 128. Excuse me, guys. Fluid, FLOZ. I gotta sneeze again. Hold up. Whew, oh my goodness, guys. I almost never made that. I had to hold from sneezing there. I didn't want to sneeze all over you guys. That would have just been rude. Okay, let's have some coffee. All right, let's go. Okay, where are we now? Okay, so we're converting 320 fluid ounces to gallons, okay? Okay, let's double check. 320 fluid ounces, okay? Fluid ounces, that's on the bottom here. And we want to know how many gallons. This is unknown. Okay, cross multiply. Again, I always have the X on the left side. I'm just consistent that way. That's just kind of the way things are written anyways. There we go. And then 1 times 320, which is obviously going to be 320. Same thing, guys. If you want to get rid of this, there's 2 ways you could look at it. You could either divide both sides by 128, or you could just take the 128 and go zoop, and just move it to this side. Okay? Be consistent. And that's it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And we're dividing by 128. Okay? I know 2 goes into this. 4 probably goes into this. We could probably reduce it like you would reduce fractions. But we'll just straight divide. 320 divided by 128 gives us 2.5. So 2.5, that means our answer is going to be... How's that work again? Yeah, 3/2. Our final answer would have been 3/2, right? Am I correct? No, totally wrong. 5/2. Yeah, 4 times 2. I almost forgot how to do this. Going from mixed to whole numbers. Let's just go like this. 5/2. Perfect. Okay, so how I got that? Well, it's 2 times 2 plus 1. 5 divided by 2 equals 2.5. Okay, so our answer is 2.5. Depends on, what you want to for a final answer. Again, we're looking for gallons. So 2.5 gallons. I mean, I imagine you would write it all out, but which is quite a bit. Okay? There we go. 2.5 gallon jug. Alright, a Nanaimo bar. Yummy, yummy, yummy. is a popular dessert named after the west coast city of Nanaimo, BC. Okay? That's all a beautiful country up in BC, but unfortunately, I'm just gonna leave it at that. We're gonna talk about the country. It's beautiful there. If you love mountains and forest and trees, call it God's country. Let's go! I don't live there myself, but I've been there. It's pretty nice. A recipe for Nanaimo bars calls for 3 tablespoons of whipping cream. Convert 3 tablespoons to the nearest milliliters. Use the conversion factor. 1 tablespoon equals 15 milliliters. Okay, let's just clean things up again. Okay, 1 tablespoon. I usually write uppercase T, B, S, P. For teaspoon, I use lowercase t. Okay, 15 milliliters. Whoops. Okay, this is milliliters. Hopefully I'm not too tired or not messing things up, guys. 1 tablespoon equals approximately 15 milliliters. We're converting 3 tablespoons to milliliters. So 3 tablespoons, milliliters is unknown. Same thing, guys. Cross multiply. 1x is 1x. 15 times 3, which is 15, 30, 45. Hopefully I got that right. And we're looking for milliliters. All right, let's check it out. There we go. Final answer, 45 milliliters. Let's go! Drop the big yays. Drop the big yays. That's it, guys and gals. That is it. We're going to get on to some good stuff next stream. Again, I should have probably said it ahead of time, but if we're working through these problems, guys, I recommend if you already kind of gotten this far, especially with these type, just pause it, try it out yourself. Okay, I'm going to just give you this kind of advice ahead of time. Practice it, try it yourself, and I'm going to do the work for you. Answers are all here. Hopefully I didn't mess up. Let me know in comments if I was too tired and I messed something up. Sometimes I'll kind of watch my streams and that to kind of check for mistakes, but I kind of pushed through a bunch of videos today, so I don't know if I have time for that. I want to kind of continue this series. So appreciate you guys and gals watching. Parents, homeschooling your children, good luck. The child of the parents, be good, listen to your parents. That's my best advice, right? Just be awesome. Okay, your parents care about you. Learn and grow. Don't resist. Love it and enjoy it and learn. All right, guys, take care. We'll see you in the next video. For now, Johnny Whiskey Tango Sharp, appreciate you watching. That's it. We'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys.